Hello everybody, GrimRiver2458 here. I'm going to be doing a different video, as you can kind of tell. I'm going to be doing a collection overview of or just a workshop overview, kind of just, stuff I have up there, over there, this stuff, and how I record the videos, which I'll obviously show. So we're going to start off with a kind of new edition, which I got early last month, I want to say. Up here we just got like melee swords, like the old Enforce stuff, and then we got this. Here we have like a project shelf, just an unmounted Nexus, a pretty interesting Modulus, which I still need to finish, the Apollo, which I did a video on, and the Titan because it wouldn't fit. In here we just got a whole bunch of extras. I'm not going to be pulling everything out because that would take too much effort. Here we got barrel attachments, like stuff like this, and as you can see it doesn't want to close. And then we got down here a whole bunch of rail attachment stuff, like scopes, shields, and grips. Why is this? We got stocks in here. Nothing too, interesting, just some regular stocks. We have my gear, which I'm hoping to do a loadout video on sometime, because KT said that he would like to see one. Here we have my huge bin that's now full of magazines and some shells. When you go to like Craigslist and you buy a whole bunch of lots, you often get like magazines, like 6-round mags. This is like 6 years of collecting worth of magazines. I've actually sold some things since beginning of the year because I need to thin down my collection for it to fit. And in here we got a whole bunch of stock blasters, or things I haven't done anything to yet. We got like interesting stuff like this modded stripe. It's nothing, too interesting. And we got like the Recon Mark II from the 13 videos. Aeon Pro Tech Target, which the catch broke, so if anyone has a Tech Target and they don't want it, I'm looking for one. We got Magnus, which I think I showed off. Yeah, I did show off. And we got a Sonic Ice Retaliator there. Probably one of the cooler things I found was this Night Finder, which is almost in perfect shape. It just, the triggers faded, unfortunately. So there's that. Over here we have my dart nut, which I use to shoot darts in. I'm probably going to make a video on this sometime, because I'm sure some people are interested in building one of these. And then here is a hydro dipping tank, just a tote bin I found. Over here we got my bin of spare parts. I'm not going to go through all that because that's way too much. Here we got a box of 80 grit sandpaper, nothing interesting. Or 60, I mean. This is something new. I actually found it, I think, maybe a week ago. It's a tool chest that I got for like $6. I'm using it to hold all the stuff that was under there that was just in the way. So here I got all my resin stuff. I got extras like business cards, all my Allen keys. I haven't found anything to put in here. All my stickers, and then microcloth and a battery for the red dot sight. And then in here we just got sandpaper. But when I open this up, sorry, filming with one hand is kind of hard. We got probably more interesting stuff. We got my LiPo charger and my roll of tin there. Nothing, you know, too terribly fancy, but this is nice to have a place to put stuff, like little knick-knack things, because they will get lost otherwise. Over here, as you can see, I used to put my stickers in here, but now I don't need this, so I'm probably going to throw it away or keep it for something. Here we got my box of LiPos. I know this isn't the best way of storage for LiPos. Here we got the bag for that project, and the bag for the Straven, which you're going to see. Little updates on this. If you don't really know me on Discord or Instagram, I do commissions. This is one of them, and I just got it primed. It's looking okay. There's some areas that I need to obviously work on. I'll make a video about this when it's done, but it won't probably be for a while because the nice weather for painting is ending, at least for me. Down there we just got my Dremel. I'm not going to open it, it's just a basic plug-in Dremel. Over there is trash. I'm sure you're just really eager to see that. Got my chair, which it does the job. Now this is probably the angle you're most used to seeing. Here's all my stickers. I'm sure nobody has an interest in any of these, but some of these are pretty cool. And we got my small anvil here for when I wire XT60 connectors or just tinning wires. It's really nice to have something like this. I do want to get the wire helping hands eventually to replace this because this is getting in the way and it's just kind of annoying. Over here we just got the solder I use, which is, I think it's non-leaded solder. And we got some thicker solder. Here's my soldering gun. And this is the box that attaches to the soldering gun, because this thing is super powerful. It heats up in like a couple seconds. Soldering sucker. What is this thing called? I forget. I got it used. It has some kind of name on it. First and last. I should probably blur that. Here we got the wall, which everyone likes. So we're gonna start from up here. We got Project Talon. I'll probably make a video about him sometime. We got an inbox flash blast. Before I made YouTube videos, I found this at Goodwill for I think $5. And behind that we have the Stego Smash because I like the artwork of the Stego Smash. And Target was having a thing for one day of like buy two get one free, so I bought 2 Stego Smashes and 1 Rival Knockout, which I don't own the Knockout anymore. Here I have my oldest blaster, the Nerf Detonator. And I just got some jolts hanging about. I'm probably going to make a video about this sometime. It's an Elite Alpha Trooper inside of an original Alpha Trooper that I found at Goodwill. And then we got the Crossbolt. I just like the look of the Crossbolt. I'm probably going to integrate something into that sometime. I don't know. I like the front end of it. I really like it. Here we got, I forget what this thing's called. I probably said in the video that I showed it off, but I can't remember it. Shit's falling. Stop. Okay, so to talk a little bit about this, I did kill another Raven. I don't care, but I'm hoping to finish this sometime because I do have some extra putty from that guy, because that's just going to be all filler, like all this stuff. Here we got some earmuffs and stuff. I'm going way off track. I'm supposed to be showing off the wall. I'm gonna stand up on my chair because it's probably gonna be a better viewing angle. Here we got the Straven, which I'm probably gonna make a video on again. If you're interested in how I record things, I have this piece of, I think it's oak because it came on a pallet, like a piece of pallet wood, and it's on a clamp that's kind of screwed onto it, and it has like a bar and these kind of chip clip kind of style like holders for the phone, so I can swing it down and record videos like that. Here we have my Retalicon Crimson Recon. The thing that was falling is my completely nice looking long shot. We got the Drac Science Sledgefire. You got the 4 colors of Raven, the 3 hammer shots that are stock. I want to modify 2 of them. We have the Whiteout Proton, which according to other people is actually pretty rare. I don't have any of the original discs. We have my dad's Super Scope. This is not mine. And then we have my Zapper. We got a Spectre with the Titan tank, which I made a video on, which surprisingly that video did well. We got the painted rough cut, which I think I haven't shown off, but it's weathered and it's part of my gear. And we got my personal hammer shot. Got the Nightfinder from Nerf Restored. We got 2 rough cuts here, which is just a stock blue rough cut I got for free, and then a broken rough cut I got for free. I made it so it was direct prime. It's one of my older mods that actually held up to today. And I'm gonna go over the bench. I tried to go over it before. Here I got some orange paint and some brushes. That's not really interesting. Here I have a box of just some little pieces of components, a whole bunch of motor screws. I forget what's supposed to be here. I think it's like voltage alarms, like metal squares that hold threads. We got O-rings, smaller style of heat shrink. I got red and black. Some stock Nerf switches because they're easy to make into voltmeter switches and they're fun to do little things with. A whole bunch of pins because they're easy, or they're nice to have for when you lose like a pin in here. A little metal pin that goes across there. Sometimes they're either rusted out or broken or bent, so it's nice to have some nice ones. We got a whole bunch of springs for the rail attachments, and I have a whole bunch of rail attachments here. We got a 9-volt battery for testing circuits. We got a whole bunch of rev switches, female XT60 connectors, male XT60 connectors, a little voltage alarm, and some circular boat rock switches. Here's just a whole bunch of sizes of heat shrink. We got a screw holder, which is nice to have to hold screws, I guess. I got thread locker, electrical tape. I got this whole thing where if you turn this off, all the outlets are off. It's nice to have a whole bunch of outlets because I got a box there, a box there, and there. So I can plug a whole bunch of things in. Here's a contact cleaner for when I do Game Boys, and now it's just dripping all over the place because I didn't seal it right. Great. Got some stock wiring, a whole bunch of other kind of wiring there. We got step down voltage bar meter board things for that because of the chrono barrel. I want it to run off the LiPo. Here's the tool chest. I got a whole bunch of screwdrivers. These are the kinds of screwdrivers I use to take apart the blasters. They're like Husky Jewelers or like small component screwdrivers. They were cheap. They were like $10 for a bunch of screwdrivers. And all the pens and paint markers, cutters and pliers. Got my knives and scissors. Whole bunch of little stuff in here. And we got a box full of hot glue stuff and just some extra tools. This stuff up here is all my half dart stuff because I didn't have a place to put it. So I think I have like 212 around that of half darts because I bought 2 of the refills. I'm sure that because I have a Aeon and a Nexus, so I'm sure some of those got lost. Here's my bin of screws. Nothing interesting. If you want to know how to get screws, go to Goodwill or like get broken blasters. Take the screws out because you'll end up like this, and then when you lose a screw, it's so much easier to just go into a screw bin. Here we got a whole bunch of springs. I won't go through all the springs because that'd be boring. Here is a whole bunch of gear. We got the mask, bandolier, attachment points, and then I have my N-Strike vest that I got from the video where I unboxed the Raven and the crossbolt. Here's a bin full of like long pins, PVC, and bags. Here we have the dart cabinets. Up top I have waffle head darts because I use modified flywheel blasters and they're full length, so these are my ammo of choice. Then in here we got everything else from stock darts to like off-brand darts. You got AccuTrooper or Alpha Trooper, whatever the hell they're called, darts. So yeah. I typically fire in here, but as you can see, it's been kind of busy. So that's the collection overview. I hope you like this kind of style of video of first person, I guess. That's it. If you like this kind of video or have any suggestions, comments, or concerns, put them in the comment section below. Have a great rest of your day.